Kind of similar to what we had been talking about a little bit before, is the importance of maintaining your staff and having them here and keeping them content, and especially your top performers, making sure they're happy here. So, there's always a debate here at NVTA and things about, okay, who's here the longest? We've obviously had an executive director who's successfully been with us for many years, but it turns out we actually have 15 people that have worked for Transdev and their predecessor, essentially Veolia, working for Vine Transit for 15 plus years. Now, if I had all 15 of them here, I basically would not be able to operate service today. We would have had to have canceled all items. So that is not possible. But I do have at the end, I'll introduce you to Brian Wilkie, who wins the contest here for the number of years. But going through that list here. Okay. Our first person is Charlene Hicks. So she's been our director of operations since 2012. And before that, she was a driver here from the Vine. So we do really work on kind of promoting through that system. She deals with all the day-to-day headaches and keeps coming back for more. So we thank her very much. She'll be very busy with Bottle Rock and La Onda this weekend. And on the list there, I do have a picture there is Rafael Miranda. No matter what language, if you speak English, Spanish, German, Tagalog, if you basically live in Napa and speak a second language, that is who you want to be your bus driver on any given day. It's quite helpful. Next up is Minerva Thompson, and she also has progressed from driver to dispatcher. And if you want to meet her, you might not want to go to bed. It's the best thing just to get up at 3 a.m. or maybe just stay up till 3 a.m. and you'll see her because she opens dispatch at 3 a.m. On a regular basis. So we thank her, and that makes things like the state route or the Route 29 operational at 4:30 a.m. So she keeps us moving. Kelsey there on our list is a driver, and if it's your first time riding, we hope you get her. She gives great instructions and would make pretty much anyone feel comfortable and ride at home. Coming up next is Harold Jones. Harold really has an excellent driving record. He's driven for us for over 500,000 miles without an accident, so you'll be safe in Harold's hands no matter what you do. Not even really a mirror. I mean, it's a really nice driving record. In terms of Luce De Leon, he's always doing overtime and is willing to do that. We had, especially during COVID, a series of missed trips, but we would definitely have had many more without Luce's help. Then we have Bradley Hansen. He is an expert at directing tourists throughout Calistoga. He often takes that bid, and you will see him up in Calistoga, especially during the times of the year when we have 2 shuttles. Then we have George Tapia. He is a VineGo driver. And if you ever in the future in a walker, you definitely hope he is your VineGo driver because he would lead you patiently to your destination. He's very patient and will not rush you and will let you move at your own pace. Next up, we have Elaine Ordonez there. She's always looking out for kids. She pretty much treats each kid that gets on the bus like her grandkids. Next up, in a little different job, is Bobby Sias. He does helps to clean all of our shelters in the cities, in the individual counties, and he is constantly on the run. His brother actually works for us as well. And kind of the running joke is if they go to visit their parents in the Philippines, they're like, it's all over. Like, it's all going to be messy. It's not going to be good. Our buses aren't going to be fueled. We are in trouble. So never like when he takes that month trip. And then we have Fikre, and he's always smiling, in a good mood, and his energy can definitely be contagious. And then on the bottom there, people that don't like pictures, don't know why, but Xana Duquesne, she is the head of HR, and she is constantly in recruiting mode, working to attract our drivers, our mechanics, our utility workers to come up here to Napa and to sell them on working here for the Vine. Then we have Olga Zenteno. She is where you would go if you need help in the Vine customer service office. She helps many of our Spanish speakers get to where they need to go. And then last but not least, if Brian wants to come up, so he wins the prize. So he has been with us for 25 years. He has driven over 1 million miles for us. That I was looking it up the other day. You've driven 40 times around the earth. Now I assume that means, I don't know if that counts the water. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Yes. I don't know if that counts the water, or if they assume that's land masses. I didn't get into the details, but also without an accident. And he is very diligent, always on time. If all of our drivers were like that, my on-time performance would be much better. So we're hoping he can teach some others how to stay on time. And I'd be happy if you'd like to say anything.
Hello. Well, I guess I'm on the spot, so I don't know where to start. It's just 25 years. I didn't think it would be that many years. But it's the longest job I ever had. But I enjoyed coming here and, just showing up, and I love what I do and taking care of the community. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I think that's
So,
perfect.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That says a lot right there,
I
Brian.
just, I'm an on-time person, driver, so I got to make sure that I'm on time because I always got eyes looking around and everything like that. So,
Thank
I
you so
enjoy-
much for your service. We
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Very